Hi guys. Today I want to talk about the friend zone. Basically, I want to start with this whole new age shit that is basically quality over quantity. Now, that's very good and everything. Of course, you want a friend with all the right qualities that's going to have your back, defend you, be there for you, work to achieve their goals alongside of you so you both can become way bigger than you've even imagined. I get that, but when you cut off everybody and push them to the side and abuse them and use them, you're only fucking over yourself. You might think, oh, you don't want to get hurt, you don't want to go through bullshit, you don't want to go through drama, but you have to go through that shit to gain wisdom, to learn, so you won't have to deal with it. If you're cutting off people before you even give them a chance, you're not going to make it nowhere. You're still going to be stuck in that closed-minded ignorance that you set yourself up in just so you don't get hurt. But that's on you. But the friend zone, it always starts with the relationship. You might find somebody who might not look as sexy as the next person, or who isn't as smart, or who doesn't have a bigger or a better and that's fine and everything, but you have to be so aware of who you're putting up in the friend zone. It's always quality over quantity. Some people you want to put them up in there because you're scared. Some people you put them in there because you're not using your mindset over your eyes and your heart, and see that they can be a good match for you on a friend level or in a relationship level. But basically, quality over quantity is an amazing aspect to have when it comes to the friend zone or any friends, because that's where everything starts. Before you get into a relationship, it's a friendship. Before you call somebody your best friend, they have to make it to the friendship level first. So keep being attentive to that quality over quantity. But pay attention to the quantity, because you will never know what quality you're going to find within that quantity. Now, just what I had just said, friendship before relationship. It's common sense that it's a thin line between a friendship and a relationship. The only difference in it is the physical aspects behind it. Now, you might have some friends that like to kiss up on each other and touch up on each other, or you have the FWBs, which is fine. Ain't no shade up in that. But people never tend to focus on finding a best friend and falling in love with them. Now, it's kind of iffy with that. Now, of course, you go about the situation as you're dating, you're going out, you're spending time with each other and everything. But you need to build up everything that a friend has, which is trust and loyalty. All of that shit comes into a friendship. Jumping into a relationship will never do you good. But be careful, because those people that you go out and you date and you talk to and you text and you Skype, FaceTime, whatever you do to communicate with them, you can end up friend zoning the wrong person, the person that could have made you happiest. Now, everybody has a life and everybody has a story, like I have said before in one of my other videos. Everybody has a story. Everybody is the author of their own lives. If you put somebody into the friend zone and you try to go about your life without thinking about them too much, because they're safe. They're in your zone. That's your backup. That's your bungee cord. That's your safety net. But you have to be careful, because while you're going off and living your life, that person is going to be living their life as well. Now, what happens if they lose those deep feelings for you and they just want to fuck? Or if they don't even want to fuck you no more, they just want to get your money? The same thing can happen to females as it can happen to males. There's no difference in the two. Don't get that shit twisted. Focus on your friendship before you go into a relationship. But don't be quick to throw anybody into that friend zone just because of little bullshit. Or just because you don't want to lose them, but you still want to reap benefits for them. It's only going to fuck yourself over, not the next person. The shade. Friends in general, they work very interesting. People think that it's cool as long as they have the mindset of you're not going nowhere, they can do whatever the fuck they want. That's not the case. Just as easy as you can put somebody into the friend zone, they can break themselves out of it. The only reason why people stay in that zone is because they choose to. Don't ever get the shit twisted, because it can backfire in your ass too motherfucking quick. Because the people that you put into your friend zone are the people that's close to you. You have to watch what you say, watch what you do. That person can easily turn on you in a snap of your fingers. All because you didn't give them a chance. Now, the shade though. When it comes to friends, you're always going to get shade. Regardless if it's in a friendly way, a negative way, read in between the lines, whatever the case may be. But for some reason, everybody has a hard time communicating with each other these days. And it's worse for people in the friend zone because they always get sidetracked and bullshitted so they can stay in the fucking friend zone. But friends in general, watch what the fuck you do and watch what the hell you say to people. Karma is not one to fuck with. It's really not. But still though, be aware that people have a hard time expressing themselves. Not everybody is good at communication. Not everybody knows what to say. Be aware of your circle. Because when they get mad, then they want to let out something. When they get drunk, then they want to tell you how they feel. When they pop a pill or when they roll up something and want to smoke it, then they want to let out something. They want to let out their true thoughts. When that happens, don't get mad, don't retaliate, listen. And let them know that they need to be more or build up to being more comfortable with you to let you know what's going on. When somebody tells you something, listen and take it in. You don't have to believe it right away, but you can take it in and you can keep it within you. And watch their actions to see if shit adds up. But until those actions do not add up to what they are telling you and what you have allowed into your mindset, you can't do nothing. You don't know shit. Stop assuming. Stop doing it. And that's exactly how you fuck over yourself. Just because somebody else hurt you does not give you leeway to hurt the next person. Don't friend zone people and don't fuck over people in your friend zone because they can turn on you so quick and you won't even see it coming because you thought they were your friend. Be aware of that shade. Listen to it, pay attention to it, and get over it. Be as adult as you claim that you are. And then you will see progress in your life. Until then, quit the bullshit and quit the shade. Kind of going into my next topic. Be completely aware of who's in your zone, who's in your circle, who's in your friend zone, period. Because like I said before, in an instant, everything could just come back and get your ass. Now, these days, people want to post up on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. If you are my man, this will happen. If you are my girl, this will happen. Everything is so sexualized, and it's really sad, and it's pathetic. How guys have to flash money on every single picture that probably isn't even theirs. Or whatever the case may be, but no shade towards them. You can flash your money, but realize who you're flashing it to and what's going to come to you. Woman, flashing boobs, showing cheeks. They need to have an ass just to get a dude. They need to have that good weave going on. Why do people want to fuck over themselves so fucking much just to be in a relationship? They're young as fuck. Middle school, high school, it don't matter what age you are, you're looking to find that ring on your finger. Well, that ring on your finger. That number one, that day one, that A1, whatever. Be aware of who you have around you. Some people just want to get a nut. Some people just want your fucking paycheck. Do not assume, do not think that you know every fucking thing. Do not try to read into everything. All you can do is go